Good morning, peace and blessings. Happy Friday. Today is the day that Venus governs. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love Venus. I love Venus. I mean, I really love all the planets. I do. But Venus is this energy that is really very feminine. um, and and anchored in so much feminine power and grace and acceptance of her capacity to create and be and experience anything, and knowing that whatever it is that Venus, what she's experiencing, that energy, that she can transmute it through her deep love and acceptance for life, like a real yes. One of my a new friend in my life, she says that she's just romancing life, and that's Venus, right? Like really romancing the energy of life and living, like being in love with everything, allowing life to come into you, life to come out of you, like just this Venetian, you know, experience of anticipating goodness and anticipating, being restored, and anticipating um, the experience of connection. Venus is, how we relate. It's literally about relationship, and life is nothing but relationships. That's really all it is. It's our relationship with ourselves, our relationship with the environment, our relationship with one another, our relationship with the divine. Our relationships are the things that run our lives. And this Venus energy is all over it. Venus energy is all relating. So today is the day, it's Friday, that I asked for donations. And you can do that however you choose. You can be like, thank you for this. I love that. Those are the celebration birds, the parrots that fly over. So this lets me know that this energy today is all about celebrating. But if there's something that I offer here, if there's a reason you come to this little part of the internet every day or several days or whenever you do, and you get something, if there's something you get here, I would love to know how you, like, what that is, like because, and let me tell you why I asked, right? Because I am in my apartment. I am not in a space where I'm talking to, 8,000 people, and I see you and I get to shake your hand and listen to your stories and hear how what I'm offering benefit. I don't get that, right? And so this is why I asked to create an exchange, so that I can know that I'm showing up for something, right? That what I'm offering is of value. Otherwise, I'm gonna stop doing it, right? So that's why I ask you to make comments, to give donations, to share how the work benefits you, because it allows me, it encourages me, it inspires me to show up. Because otherwise, you know, there are other things we can all be doing. I got a child, I got clients, I got all sorts of stuff that I can be doing. So I'm here, and your witnessing, your sharing allows me to understand that this is a co-creative experience as you guys are here. So if you'd like to donate, you can do that at my Cash App, and that is $Monique Ruffin, Ruffin, or you could do it at Venmo, which is @Monique-Ruffin, or you can just say thank you, or you can send me a private message. Somebody sent me a piece of art that I love. I'm getting it framed right now. I'll show you guys it soon. Just whatever, someone sent me oh, hello, Mr. Crow. Someone sent me a sticky applicant that they made that said like love is the center or something of that nature. I can't remember it right now, but like, we are here to exchange our energy, and money is one form of energy exchange, but gratitude is another form of energy exchange that I am open to. um, um, Sharing your experience is a form of energy exchange. I'm open to that. So let's exchange. So happy Venus Day, and thank you for your donations in advance. So Venus is in Cancer, and Venus in Cancer, Cancer is the constellation that governs our internal world. It governs our relationship to the feminine, our mothers, like how we give birth. Our creative power comes through Cancer, because it's where the womb of the cosmos is. Actually, the womb of the cosmos is in Sagittarius at the galactic center, but but this is a different kind of energy, right? The Cancer energy is how we secure ourselves, and how we secure ourselves, how we secure ourselves financially, how we secure ourselves inside of ourselves, how we make ourselves feel safe, right? How we are able to nurture ourselves, how we're able to nurture others. It is this mothering energy. And if you think about mothers, first of all, mothers have had a really hard time in this patriarchal system because we have not been given our full scope of understanding of what it means to be a mother, right? So one of the things that I always like to tell mothers, and that I understand as a mother, they did research on women who had died, who had Alzheimer's, and they researched their brains. And when they opened up their brains, what they saw was that the cells of their children, specifically their sons especially, were on their brains. And so the brain is a signal. The brain is sending out energy and signals all the time. It's like it's like it constantly communicating with the environment. So if the cells of your children are on your brain, whatever you're thinking about your children, they're getting it. So if you're like, if you don't think high of your children, you can make yourself responsible for their behavior because they are getting those thought frequencies. So if we can look in the world and see all of these people that are misbehaved and traumatized and depressed and not doing well and what's going on in our country, it's really, honestly, I know this is hard. Go back to their mothers. What's going on with their mothers? Because whatever their mothers are feeling about themselves, then they're also feeling about their children. And whatever you're feeling about yourself and your children, you're creating in your reality. So the world that we see right here, right now, is very much due to women and our internal thoughts and how we feel about ourselves and then what we project out. So that's a lot of responsibility, but that's what's true. Anyway, so Venus is at the 28th degree of Cancer, and Venus at the 28th degree is love, right? It's really just loving yourself. It's really just loving every part of yourself. And if you want to really understand this love thing, this self-love thing, check out Jerome Braggs. He is incredible. He taught a class at my Rebirthing course, Rebirthing the Authentic Self course, which is all about a whole year-long course of rebirthing yourself into your God image. And he talks about really understanding how loved you are by the universe, really understanding that you are deeply loved, and what that does inside of your body, what that does inside of your mind, what that does when you understand that the universe loves you, right? And he'll just be like, yeah, that would be true, but the universe loves me. I'm loved. Like, somebody might come and be like, you're not going to get into that school program, or, they don't like gay people or whatever. They don't like black people. And he'd be like, that could be true, but the universe loves me. So that's not true. So this self-love thing is really significant from the internal perspective, because your internal reality becomes your external experience. So if you're not loving yourself internally, you're going to experience it externally. So Venus at the 28th degree of Cancer is love, the energy of love, and it is loving yourself. And here's the thing. Venus has been in opposition to Pluto for the last week or so, and Venus in opposition to Pluto is a death of an old way of being. Like, some part of you is ready to die, some part of you that doesn't love yourself, some part of you that is ready to up level in your self-love, some part of you that has been doubting yourself is ready to die because Pluto is in the building, right? And Pluto says, kill all structures that no longer support the truth of who we are, your own personal authority, your personal love. Your love for yourself is the directive for the universe and how to treat you, what to bring you, how to orchestrate your life, depending on what signals you are sending out from the inside, right? So your internal navigation creates your external reality. Your internal navigation creates your external reality. So self-love puts you in the driver's seat and will take you where you want to go from the inside out. The moon today, when I just checked, was at like 15 degrees of Capricorn. So the moon is gonna conjunct Pluto today, and this is a really big energy of like death, like letting things go. So the energy might be heavy today. But the moon in Capricorn, we're in a full moon energy, and we are bringing in new structures, right? So for me personally, with Capricorn, I was talking yesterday about letting go of procrastination, and one of you here invited me into a deeper conversation about it. And I want to say that, yes, when you're on a spiritual journey, all things work to serve. All things work to serve. Your procrastination, all your negative habits, they all serve, right? You need a negative and a positive charge to move forward. If you look at a battery in a car takes a negative charge and a positive charge. So all this stuff where we're like, we got to get the negative people out of our life, and that's bullshit. You need negativity to move yourself forward. That's just how it works, right? I know I recently had a really challenging relationship with someone who really showed me my shadow and a lot of negativity that blew my fucking mind. It was hard as fuck. Like, I was like, ugh. And that relationship propelled me forward. I didn't say, oh, he's wrong. No, he was showing me myself. It was painful. I didn't like it, but it propelled me forward, right? So don't be trying to get negative things out of your life. Just ask how you can use them. So, this energy is asking you to use the negativity in service to your growth and evolution. And at the 15th degree of Capricorn, meeting resistance. What is the resistance, right? So yesterday I was talking about, like I said, letting go of procrastination, right? And what I see in my own behavior is that my procrastination is starting to cost me time, and Capricorn is about time. My procrastination is starting to cost me in a way that doesn't benefit me. There was a time when it didn't, because I had all these other things that I was working on. But now I've created a system and a cycles and things that are in alignment with who I am, and my procrastinating is costing me time. So sometimes your negative behaviors need to be banished. They need to be expelled or dissolved so that a new, more positive frequency can move in. But there's always opposition. So when another positive frequency moves in, another negative energy will show up, because we live in the 3D reality and this shit gets polarized. So it is always the opposition. We will always be working with the oppositions here in the earth plane. And if we understand that, then we don't have to fight against it. So with that, use this energy today with that moon in Cancer to really come into a deep loving of yourself, including the negative stuff, including the people that you're like, right, that shit helps, right? If you need life to show you your triggers so you can reveal beneath your triggers is where your power is, right? So when you get triggered, you can go, oh, okay, rather than being like, I got to get away from these negative people, this negative thing, you go, oh, okay, what's here for me? What's here? And you go into it. Don't run from it. Go into it. Okay, so with that, thank you for everything. Use the today for deep self-love, for allowing an aspect of you to die. Feel it. You got to feel it. If it hurts, that's okay. If you're in a negative story, watch it. Why am I in this negative story? What's going on? Pluto is in play today. So that means that something needs to die. Something needs to go. All right, you all. Peace and blessings. I'm the Moon Mama. I love y'all very much. Have a beautiful Friday. Bye-bye.